I would like to say welcome back to this YouTube channel. As you guys can see, I haven't uploaded in a very long time, but we're gonna brush past that. This is mainly gonna be a chess related YouTube account, so I hope you guys get to enjoy the content I'm gonna start posting. Hopefully, if it resonates with you, if you like it, if you enjoy watching it, you can like and subscribe. So as you guys can see, I am currently at 552 ELO, and my goal will be to reach 1000 ELO. Not sure how long it's going to take, but hopefully I will get there. As you guys can see, this game is going to be unrated, so whether or not I lose or win, it's not really going to affect me whatsoever. But without any further ado, let's get right in. Not sure who I'm going to be placed against, but let's find out. Like, just a bit of heads up, I am not good at this game. I was, but I haven't played in like 2 years, so you get to experience a complete beginner playing this game without any sugar coding, any none of that. So it's just real authentic chess game that you're about to witness. I'm currently playing someone with the ELO of, and the person just quit. Anyways, let's start a new game straight away. We don't waste time, we jump right in. And not sure who I'm going to be playing against, but let's find out. It's most likely going to be is that Bulgaria? No, Bulgaria. What a joke. I'm not even sure what country that is, but if I was to guess, I would probably say Belgium or Germany. One of those countries. Not sure what the opponent is trying right there, but I think it's those sort of met and net, because he's going to try putting his queen at f7x. So the best thing to probably do right now is just to do something like this. That is the best thing to do. Stops everything straight away, because if he takes, I just win a free bishop. So he tried it and now he's stuck. Like, moves like this, you shouldn't really get scared of it, because we call it like try hard move. It takes, literally does nothing for the game. All he does is apply a bit of pressure, which doesn't really lead anywhere. Now he's going to try and aim for this square right there with his knight, but I've already defended it, and let's see what he does next. I'm giving all this chat acting like I know what I'm doing, but generally speaking, I actually don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing it like I do. I'm still not sure whether or not I'm going to win this game. As you guys, double pressure with my, now he's going to try and involve the queen. So he's going to go into an exchange. The best thing for me to do now is simply to chase the bishop straight away, but then he moves it back. So best thing is to move to chase the bishop like this, and he will end up moving the bishop away, because he knows he can't take with my he knows he can't take with the bishop because my queen is protecting it. I'm not sure what the best move is for him now, but my aim should mainly be to castle. So doing this will be the most prevalent move. Just castling on the very next move, and then we wait for what he does next. We also pay attention to the time, because as we can see, the time is not looking good on my end. Something that I have to be honest with you guys, that when it comes to games like this, when it comes to my timing, I'm very bad with it. It's something that I've been struggling for a very long time, but I digress. So right here, we now have a what we call knight takes with a check. Doesn't really work. Knight take, I protect it, so it doesn't really go anywhere. So I'm fine with castling for the time being. I don't see any obvious problem as of yet. So this move shouldn't cause me any problem, because my pieces are doubly protected. So now I know that knight can move, and that knight is also not pressure. But the best move probably to do would have been to move the bishop back to f3, to e3, but he didn't do it, so I digress. So best thing for me to do now is just to simply apply pressure with my pawn, forcing the knight to move away. But whether or not he does it all the time, we tell, he has to move away. So now he just wasted a move. As you can see, he moved there and there, so just wasted a move right there. But I don't know how to capitalize from this waste, so what I'm basically going to do is simplify the game by doing something like this. Now he has to take with either the knight or the bishop, and I will retake with the pawn. I don't see any obvious mistake from my end, and now both my d5 and b5 square are protected, and now I get to take. A rule of thumb is always to take the bishop instead of the knight. So I will take the bishop instead and double up his pawn and weaken his pawn structure, so the pawns are not double. So this gives me some advantage. I'm giving too much chop now, which is not really good. But now the next thing to do now is simply to attack this pawn right there, because I know it is triple protected and we have to take, and he does take. And then what do? We take with the bishop and we take with the rook next without any problem, just like that. And this is how we get it done. Now we know that can move. Simply what we do, we don't really stress about it, we bring our thing right back, and that is it. Now what we do next is aim for two main things. Number one, we want to get that pawn on f3 to move so we can pin the previous pawn. So he have already moved it for us, so what we should now do is find a way to apply pressure this way. We know that he can take, but he can take with the knight though, so we didn't really think of that. So now we have to find a way to move this without desequilibrating my whole thing. I feel like the best move is to apply pressure with the bishop, because right now it's really hindering my ability to play. And we know that he can take with the rook because he's protected with my queen. So what does he end up doing? We find out. And what a beautiful way to play this. I didn't even say it myself, so very well done to the guy. So now I haven't really got that many options. My best option would have been to move my thing, but I haven't done it in a long time, so I honestly can't take that. So the best thing for me to now do is put myself in a position where if he takes, I take back with my bishop, which I can't do. So I'm really put in a very sticky situation. I'm not really sure what to do at this point, but the best thing for me to do is simply to find a way for me to this is very much a very sticky situation. This is a very sticky situation because actually not much I can do. There is honestly not much I can do. Honestly, not much. So what should I do? I'm also losing on time, so we just decide to do such a move that does absolutely nothing for me, but it has to be done. The best thing to do, we most likely to do something along I'm wasting so much time. Just something like this. I wasted so much time thinking about the best thing to do, but this is the best move in my opinion. Actually, that wasn't the best move, but I digress. It's too late now. We just have to accept it, because now he would take my pawn and I down my knight, which I can't do anything about unless if I do this. That is at least one way in which I can protect my knight from getting taken and activate my my rook. Oh, that did not happen, so give me 1 sec. Now he applying pressure with the thing. We know that he can't really get that involved as of yet. But when it comes to the knight getting involved in the game this early, we instantly take with the knight. We don't think about it. It's true. Oh, what a mistake. I made a blunder. And he does seize it. I left my rook unprotected. Oh, what a blunder of my end. But the game is still not yet gone. We can take back. It happens. Like I said, I'm still rusty in the game, so I don't really know how to play it very good. It's just take with the queen now. I can't believe I just made a mistake, but it is what it is. Now it's going to be a very hard game to take to win. It's going to be a very hard game to win now, but I digress. I am sure we can still make something work. He has the rook. I only have a bishop to defend myself, so it's going to be a very, very strenuous game altogether. But with any further ado, let's just start pushing with the pawn structure. And the way to push with the pawn structure, if I recall, is by pushing it and blocking it with the king, protecting it with the king. So it's always protected, but we have to be very careful because there comes a time when it can easily backfired just like this. So the best thing to do now is simply to evade. To evade this altogether. One of the best way to do it is simply by doing something along this line. I've already lost the game, so now I'm not really sure what I'm doing now, but I'm just trying to survive. As I said, I really don't know how to play this game anymore. It's been a long time. The only way I can win now is if he blunders spectacularly, and I am not really sure how that is gonna happen whatsoever, because if he promotes his queen just now, I am officially fucked, to put it simply. I am not even sure what to do right now. I'm just playing for time, but as you guys can see, not much can be done really. I'm just accepting my fate at this point, but it is what it is. I have to do something like this so he doesn't win on a mate. But as I can't do much. The moment I blundered my rook just then, the game was lost. The game was absolutely lost. But like I said, things like this do happen. You just have to accept it and move on. Oh, sorry for the quietness. I'm just trying to survive this game for as long as I can. And by the looks of it, it's not really going to be that easy to do. It's mate in one. Actually, not really. It's mate in one now. B to, actually queen to A3 is mate. Queen to A3 is mate. And I've lost. Oh, I don't know what he did there. C to 1 is mate. Or the alternative. There you go, man. I just lost this game, but it is what it is. We just swallow it and move on. On a quick review thing, as we usually do, we shall see where we went wrong. And I feel like I probably went wrong a lot of time, but my biggest wrong was when I blundered my how do you call it? I blundered my bishop, so it's going to be something along those lines. I had an advantage, 50-50, 50-50.
You get a chance to eventually win a pawn.
As a matter of fact, I had a big advantage right here.
You get a chance. You get a chance to eventually win a pawn. You get a chance to eventually.
And apparently my best move will have been to. This is the way to win the pawn. And where did I go wrong? Let's find out where I went wrong. I mean, I was winning for most of the game.
They took your pawn
up until.
That's playable. You kicked the opposing bishop.
I blundered. This was my first mistake right there. Not finding a way to defend this. Like I completely missed this right there.
They've improved
this right here when he activated his bishop, because I was aiming to do the same by advancing this here. But I completely forgot that he could have done the same thing too. So that is also a mistake that I done right there. And just like that, I've lost my advantage. Just like that.
Ouch. You let
and the biggest one was this one.
You stopped your opponent from being able.
I did exactly, and this was my biggest mistake. I
prevent-
completely forgot, and just like that,
Decent move.
I
Decent move.
just
but
like
they had a
that,
better one. You had enough.
I lost. But this,
Decent move, but they had a better one.
it is what it is. But let's see how I would have won that pawn. Take. That would have been a good one, but as I haven't got a level of knowledge, sorry.
You had enough.
But it is what it is, man. And then it was just raps from then on. But yeah, man, this has been your first videos. I hope you enjoy watching this chess video and how I absolutely got obliterated. But it is what it is. We live and learn, and this was a loss. And I will catch you on the very next video, which will be dropping this same time tomorrow.